We are to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First carry now for Rob Kelly. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The play clock's running down. Kelly on the counter. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. Here's Brady. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll give him the first down. Running right with Kelly. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Give. This is Kelly. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank about it, they like calling pass plays better than they like calling running plays. And with the way that they're running it right now, that's going to open things up to do whatever they want through the air as this game goes on. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Time running out here on the play clock. And Crosby missed it. No good. Wide to the left for Crosby. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The quarterback, Sean Smith, comes up to make the tackle.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. This is Howard on 2nd down. And the cutback to the sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jordan Howard, 61 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And he's got it up and through. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
And getting a look at the Wildcat here. On the direct snap, Freeman. And a gadget package there won't do much for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come up in an offset eye. Brady going to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. third down now following the completed pass. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with him for that long.
Yeah. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Brady to throw on second down. Got an open man. It's a noon one. The reception good for 7. It's third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be a 47. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Rodgers now to throw. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. That'll bring up second down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go counter with Howard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes guys who are built with the dimension of linebackers can actually get lost from sight by the quarterback.
Well, they're usually not the tallest guys.
So, yeah, that allows them sometimes to kind of hide down in there, kind of get a little bit lower, and maybe he just never saw him. But, boy, he sure wishes he had. He picked it off and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Play clock at 3. We'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the D-line's going to spread out. Rodgers now on first down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deshaun Jackson, 73 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And with the play clock almost up, Hugh Jackson's going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady now on first down. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Brady throwing on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so...
And that's caught inside the 35. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a first down. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. His throw caught at about the 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Brady again. And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good second half, that's for sure. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. 23 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Rodgers trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again with Kelly. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Cutback, left sideline. Give him 27 yards that time. And now they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
5 yards to go for the offense. 1st down and goal from that 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Terrell Suggs. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Crosby puts it through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they don't get a touchdown here on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards. defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Right side caught by Jackson. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deshaun Jackson, 82 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line. So now they'll try it again as they line up to go for two. Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Interesting call there. They went for two even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right? That's not what
pushed
snap.
5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for two there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Brady. And the tight end Olsen, right side. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now they're in the hurry up. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And the Steelers set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now Howard. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. On first, they go right back to Howard. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination of whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This is caught by Jackson. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Brady to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw, Brady. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And, Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
To throw is Brady. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the longtime Colt Bob Sanders. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Kelly tries the right side. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
Well, my season 6 is over, but you know, had to go out with a bang.
All the way to the end zone.
That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, at least
Well, there you go. Season 6, 3 wins,
got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, in the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just
ultimately the game was decided when I did that fake field goal. Didn't work, but Kelly, he will remain in the backfield. Maybe get another running back with him and a Jai. Tom Brady, he might remain quarterback. He's still 88 overall. But if I see that 90 over Phillip Rivers for a cheap price, Well, Philip Rivers is going to be the quarterback. And for the offensive line, left tackle and right tackle got to go. Need some more blocking. Need some more time. Wide receivers, I think I need a bigger threat. Maybe get me another wide receiver. That means Steve Smith, who is the lowest wide receiver on the list. He will be gone. But yeah, pretty much this run was the game. Was to play the game. Yeah, everybody playing off. Zoom out a little bit. That stadium looked nice. I don't know. I mean, I have played better in this stadium. I just want a big ass stadium. That's the reason why I got the stadium. Coliseum, hold about 90,000 plus. Might go back to the Georgia Dome. I don't know. Georgia Dome, or I might go to back to Cowboy Stadium. Yeah, I like playing out here. 96,000 people. NFL Stadium need to be big like that. So let's go to the play of the game, which is the last play of the game. Kelly, all the blockers, your defense stack, and then Mel Blunt got blocked and cut aside. Then the last block, who is Bob Sanders? That Bob Sanders. And the then who got blocked right here? Stephon Gilmore, block, high step, and he is off to the races. Mel Blunt like Vic Beasley, everybody like, dang, he got speed to him. Hey, Kelly, he might be the future for the Redskins, you know, all that stuff at running back. You know, running backs don't last that long, but you know, yeah, he gonna remain on the team. Devontae Freeman might go at 84, but I need to pick up another speed back, all that stuff. 1-3 running back rotation. But this catch, we're watching, this catch was nice. Clutch. Jamie Collins, great. Do off a back foot. I don't know. Jamie Collins, he's a Mike. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching season 6, which lasted pretty much all day. I completed season 6 in a day, so yeah. Hopefully with some new additions, season 7 will be better. Last year I went through 24 seasons and did not make it to the Super Bowl. One time I went to the Super Bowl. That was my first season, and I lost very badly. Now I haven't even made it to the Super Bowl. Maybe I switched the offense. Maybe, I don't know. We will find out soon. But thank you for watching this live broadcast. Even though I have no views, no comments, but y'all gonna check out the videos anyway. So it's my time to go to bed. Off night was good. So yeah.